Good day, everyone, and welcome to the another edition of NBP Hot Seat. My name is Ranti Warfi from Nuclear Business Platform, and today we have a very special guest, Mr. Topan Setiadipura. Pak Topan is an experienced nuclear engineer and researcher from Indonesia, and he has an over 15 years experience working as a researcher in National Research and Innovation Agency BRIN, and he currently serves as a head of research center for BRIN, and he also served as Indonesia representative to the IAEA for the technical working group on Gas-Cooled Reactor and Steering Committee of INPRO, and also part of improving nuclear infrastructure to make informed decision for sustainable nuclear power program. And as Indonesia is now looking into small modular reactor as a potential nuclear technology option in order to meet country needs and reduce carbon emission, and also aim to potentially start utilizing it by 2039 or possibly even sooner. And Pak Topan, thank you so much for joining us today. And how are you doing,
Sure.
Pak?
My pleasure. Thank you very much. Well,
Okay.
I'm good. Thank
Okay,
you.
wonderful. Wonderful. Okay, thank you, Pak. And also in today's discussion, we will delve into BRIN role in Indonesia nuclear energy program and discuss what the preparation are being made to ensure the safe and secure deployment of SMR as Indonesia move towards its nuclear future. Pak Topan, could you provide me an overview of Indonesia's current stance on SMR and its strategy to leverage partnership within the nuclear industry, Pak?
Okay, thank you, Ms. Ranti. So, first again, my name is Topan Setiadipura. In particular, I'm from Research Center for Nuclear Reactor Technology. So it's my pleasure to have this discussion with Nuclear
My
Business
pleasure
Platform.
as well, Pak. Okay.
About the question, what is the Indonesian stance currently? So in general, small modular reactor is a fit type of nuclear reactor for Indonesia. First, there are many reasons of it, and maybe I shortcut with many time our Ministry of Energy and Mineral Resources in the meeting. I don't know in the public media, but in our meeting with BRIN's leaders also declared that SMR is a good option for Indonesia. Of course, we are geographically it's really fit with Indonesia because we need our energy demand is huge yet distributed demand.
Okay.
So that's fit with the small module. But before the discussion, we need to define what is small modular actually. It's maximum 300 megawatt electric. So what is below 300 megawatt electric, we consider SMR. So Indonesia is looking forward to have SMR as our first nuclear power plant in Indonesia, and we're looking for any cooperation with vendors outside. You know, that's what our stance maybe for your initiative.
Okay, thank you, Pak. And I'm aware that we currently on techno assessment in Dakayang, Pak. So what's the outcome maybe after this study, Pak?
Okay, first maybe to continue with the previous. Our strategy is inviting vendors to cooperate with Indonesian party. We are inviting means when we talk about particular cooperation, it's particular cooperation between United States scale with Indonesian entity. Indonesia, it's the subsidiary of PLN. So it's what I want to state because I'm afraid people think it's an exclusively the only SMR project. So it's not an exclusive. It's one of the project. So we're looking for more project of SMR in Indonesia. So about this project, this phase planned to be 8 months since August or since July. So the target is we have a report on techno-economic assessment of applying 6 module of scale, they call it NPM, NuScale Power Module, So 6 means each of the module is 77 megawatt electric. So the total will be 400, yeah, let's do the math. Yeah. 6 times 400, 462 if I'm not mistaken. So that's the idea. So what we're looking forward is we have a good economic it's kind of pre-feasibility. Yeah. And good technical feasibility to apply NuScale technology in Bengkayang, in particular in West Kalimantan. So from that initial good news, hopefully it can proceed to the next phase of the program, like developing the more detailed engineering design of the reactor. Yes. So that's the plan. Thank you, Pak Owen. Okay, Pak, maybe are there any notable technological or infrastructure gaps that Indonesia needs to address to successfully integrate SMR to our energy landscape, Pak? And how can the potential partner maybe contribute to bridging this gap, Pak? So, again, if we compare in many presentations, that's if I may rephrase the question, are we ready to have our first NPP? I always compare with several our fellow developing countries. Yeah. Certainly in the world, we have our fellow developing countries like Bangladesh, yeah, Egypt, Turkey. We can mention Emirates, but again, Emirates is like a economy higher than us. But if we compare with Egypt, compare with Turkey, and compare with Bangladesh, so in terms of infrastructure, I think we are in the same par at least. Okay. So at least, I mean, many people said we are better than them, better than Egypt, better than even I can say with Turkey and Bangladesh. But again, okay, we can say we are the same par with them. So they're already in the phase of constructing even the bigger one, not the SMR. Yes. The big 1 gigawatt electric NPP. So Indonesia for the SMR, in general, of course, we need to have many preparation, but in general, I think if the vendor and the Indonesian entity prepare, they should prepare, of course. It's not an easy task, but it's able. So the infrastructure which we need to develop, or this party, this collaboration, this consortium needs to, they need to develop many things, of course, but I think it's doable. So yeah, that's in general. Okay, Pak. Okay. Also, could you provide, I read somewhere that BRIN role as a technical support organization, TSO, and co-developer in implementation of nuclear power plant in Indonesia. Can you elaborate what that means? Yeah, thank you for mentioning these two functions of BRIN currently. First, we act as TSO, Technical Supporting Organization. This is, for example, in the NuScale and Indonesia Power Consortium, we act as TSO. Okay. So we provide the data which gathered by BRIN or previously by BATAN, which is the site data. So we provide them the data, and we prepare for any information, technical information, to support the IP, and also maybe to support the NuScale in term of the site things. And in the process, if the process going on, and we might communicate with BAPATAN, so in that communication, BRIN also able to perform as technical supporting organization. Means we help the other technology landed smoothly in Indonesia. So that's the ideas. But the other part is co-developer. What for the NuScale things, as we know, NuScale technology is already licensed in US. Yep. So we can say in general, the design is already full baked, I can say. Yeah. So already done. In general, we can say. Of course, many detailed things need to be done, but in general, the design is already there. But for many SMR vendors, the design is maybe we half baked, maybe 50%, maybe 60%, or even maybe 25%. So for those initiatives, BRIN actually opened the possibility to co-develop together. Means BRINs have capacity to cooperate with them, with some vendors. And if the vendors willing to and plan to develop like a demo plan, a non-commercial plan, then willing to use our privilege. So in Indonesia, we currently, based on the legal, it's like the Act number 10, year 1997, we have the privilege to build the non-commercial reactor. So we offer this privilege to the vendor. What if you plan to develop a non-commercial as an initial phase before commercial part? And it's natural, I think, because design which is not yet completed, to have a demo plan. So this is what we offer to them. Let's use BRIN privilege to build in Indonesia, a non-commercial one. And even if the design is not yet ready, BRIN as a research institute willing to open our hand and we cooperate together to finish the design together. So we offer like co-ownership actually, co-ownership of the design.
So is it so it's mean that it's possible if even though there's still in demo and maybe they have the first license in Indonesia, so it's possible.
Yeah, basically it's possible. So that's what we're offering them. So it's not easy actually. So for them to let off part of the ownership of the design is not easy. But again, if they want to develop, we offer this opportunity. Indonesia, well, it's Indonesia willing to be the first land for the demo plan. Of course, it doesn't mean we just build it without cautions. Because if any reactor built in Indonesia, it should pass BATAN.
Yes.
I'm afraid if people say we will develop, co-develop the new design, general people might think we being like tested area. How to say it's like kelinci percobaan. Like,
guinea pig, like that. Guinea pig, yeah.
Yeah, so it's not like that because even if you want to build demo plan in Indonesia, we need we need to face the licensing with BATAN. Yeah. That's what we offer to the vendors. We do it together, the vendors and BRIN. And in doing that, of course, we also check many things because our human resources, our facility is limited. I mean, so we will do the check. For instance, if the 10% design and the 60% design coming, of course, we choose the because to have initial success, it's important for us. So that's about the co-developer strategy.
Okay, Pak. Okay. In your opinion, Pak Topan, last time, how do you think our human resources readiness for this nuclear era?
Yeah, again, so in IAEA, we have 19 infrastructure and human resource is part of ready aspect of Indonesia. The easiest part, again, compared with the Bangladesh, Egypt, and so as an Indonesian, if one says that are you telling us, the Indonesian, that we are not ready compared to Bangladesh? We are not ready compared to Egypt. I mean, it doesn't mean they are bad countries, but at least in the same part, we are fellow developing countries. So, and if we looking, that's one way to put it, to take a look at it. Yeah. The other way is among other member states of IAEA, Indonesia is we have a lot of experience actually. Actually, our friends is South Korea. Actually, we are in the par with them. Although South Korea took a huge decision in early 70s to nuclear power plant and start to gather the experience. Indonesian human resources, they gathered the experience, but through training, through joint design, what we are lacking of is actually, yes, having our own nuclear power plant.
Yep.
But we have our own research reactor. We have 3 research reactors. So again, in general, our human resource is enough to have our first NPP.
Okay, thank you, Pak. Thank you.
Sure.
Yes, thank you, Pak Topan. Thank you again for taking the time to speak with us and share your insight on Indonesia nuclear energy program and preparation. But unfortunately, that's the time that we have today, Pak. And have a great rest of your day. Thank you again, Pak. Thank you.
Sure, you're welcome. Thank you.
Thank you.
Ms. Ranti.